Hey, you guys, happy insert day of the week, Tuesday. We are in Silver Lake, almost at the junction, heading towards Echo Park Lake.
I always love this area because it always feels so green and fresh. Right? Doesn't that air just feel cleaner?
Yup. It's like a little tiny path to walk through. Joe, give me what time is it right now? Are we on early or late?
4:30.
Perfect timing. Oh, 4:32. Hopefully perfect timing.
Let's make sure that the sound isn't off. Is it?
Yeah. I don't think we have to worry too much about music on this walk.
And sometimes it just sounds super isolated, like you're walking in a
In LA?
fake world that doesn't have any background noise.
I'm very interested in,
Hey, Mohammed.
in going to this yoga place. I just don't think I can afford it at this time. Hey, Carriopolis.
Hey, Carrie. Happy Tuesday.
It is beautiful here in Southern California, in Los Angeles, in Silver Lake.
Charlie's voice is
It
back.
just started getting scratchy.
Really?
Actually,
Are you
right
sure
now.
you're not doing
Yeah.
that just for your character?
Yeah.
You getting into character?
Can you hold this for 1 second? Sorry. My character isn't a vocal fry,
Captain Vocal Fry?
scratchy voice. I don't think. Yeah. We're in Silver Lake, man.
Likewise,
So far today has been,
productive.
productive.
Nothing spectacular when you're on the hunt for jobs.
Hey, pipe digger. We are walking to Echo Park Lake.
At a certain point, though, you gotta get at least a couple hours outside before the sun goes away.
Well, that's why 4 o'clock
Hey,
is
pipe
kind of
digger.
perfect, right?
We
Gives
are
us
walking to Echo Park Lake today.
through Silver Lake. We're almost at the Silver Lake Junction, or Sunset Junction. Do I call it Silver Lake Junction all the time? It's really not the junction of Silver Lake. Wow. Sorry, the white balance is, ooh, there we go.
Our shadows
like-
are on full display.
Hi. Do you guys see my that girl hair?
We have kind of a similar silhouette.
Uh-huh.
I feel like my walk is much more recognizable. I can try to hide my shadow now.
I want to see my shadow. This is a fanny pack. It's we are wearing baseball caps, yeah, which causes
Well, we both need haircuts badly. I could use a haircut, and so my head is silhouette is hilarious right now. I'm gonna hide behind the shadow.
I need a.
hole.
I don't necessarily need a haircut. I need like a thinning out or a trim. I think I kind of like the length of my hair right now. But when I put a baseball cap on, it looks like a. Check it out.
Are you trying to show your shadow?
Uh huh. Look at that.
Please,
Like
no. I'm not into that.
Joe,
I
I'm
wanna
not.
see
I'm not
my-
showing you
I wanna
Joe's
see my
shadow, but
silhouette.
that lump is my hair sticking out. Actually, like growing straight out.
It almost looks like it's attached to the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's
if
like
you
one of
take-
those
if you take
hats
the hat off.
that you can buy with like
Right.
a redneck's mullet attached to it, except the redneck's mullet is part of my head.
Hey, she clicks bricks.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
I know, right? Our shadows are on full display today.
Paul Shepard. We are back in town to historic Silver Lake and Echo Park Lake.
Hey, Shavkat.
Shavkat. Is anybody watching
Hey.
Love Los Angeles on
No.
it's called I Love LA on HBO.
Hey, Paul. I don't think anybody's watching it. Just kidding. Are you watching it,
Oh, Lucille Ave.
Chuck?
I'm sorry to hear that. I watched the first episode of I Love LA, and then I just felt like I'm too old for this shit, to be honest with you.
Hey, Rita. Thank you for joining us and sharing that with us.
But you know how sometimes, like, when you watch a television show, you need to watch it like 2 episodes maybe, or 3 before you really can get into it. I kind of gave up after 1, so it might not be the fault of the television show. Could be just my ever-changing preferences. Also, I feel the same way, like I really, really, really wanted to like it. Do you remember Girls from HBO a couple years, not from HBO, but on HBO a couple years ago? I was kind of that way about that show too. But then I was like, these ladies are annoying, but I really wanted to like them. So this is a super lovely walk we're gonna get to see.
I think he was near it for a bit on Sunday, back in the clay.
I walked through it, kind of, but on Saturday we were nowhere. There was the bigger protest was on Saturday, but on Sunday, back in the clay that is, we walked right by it as it was beginning. I think it started at 3 o'clock. We were kind of doing a... Were you with me? Were you with me yet when we got to the protest?
No.
Oh. I was just kind of doing a Union Station to 7th Street walk and had come across that. And then of course I went to the park across the street to look at the Triforium or whatever the heck it's called. You know, I love a good protest. I love the fact that we have the right to protest. We're not really political on the channel, but I definitely side with... I don't even know what word to use anymore. I definitely did not vote for the current president. Let's just say that. And I'm gay. Let's say that too.
What?
You
are?
I am. Surprise.
You told me.
I'm a humanist.
You
That's
told me
what
you
I
were
am.
you're just curious. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That was 10 years ago. I think I know what I am now.
I'm not gay. My boyfriend is.
Amy, that's the... I don't know. I think protests can be really productive. Do you know that protests and strikes can be really productive, actually? You know that
all of our civil rights and, like, any workers' rights at all, weekends, like,
have come
limited
from
hours and just
people being able
any type of
to protest those things. So you have to protect
political-
that. 40-hour work weeks. Children not in factories. I mean, right here in Los Angeles,
Stonewall wasn't a
the Chicano
picnic
rights
or
movement
like
was a lot of protests. LA is steeped in protesting. So the backside of that story about ICE going to the Olympics, not that we get political, but we're going to do it, but we're going to talk about it, is that...
Hey, Angela Thomas, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry to cut you off, but I just had to give them a shout out.
That's all right. The ICE goes to the Olympics all the time to protect whatever, dignitaries, Olympians. But I love the fact that Italy is throwing a big fit about it. Whenever I edit videos, and perhaps it is because my credit card, sorry, I'm just basically reading the sign that we just passed, because my computer is so slow, at the end of a day of editing videos, I feel like I've been like in a sensory deprivation tank. Hi.
Hey,
Hi, Amy. I also like protesting is so American. The soapbox,
2-minute timer.
the town square.
How's the battery?
We are at 65%. Set it for 15 minutes more, and then we'll plug in. Oh, look. I see.
Hey, Jaywalker.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry
What? Watch yourself.
about a piece of tooth extracted. And you should be proud. Los Angeles students did a lot for the students in the rest of the whole entire country, and for fairness. I didn't live here
Hey, Jaywalker.
then, obviously. I've only lived here for 20 years, but I think just protest is part of Los Angeles. I don't mind going to the dentist. I don't feel a lot of dental pain. They do have to shoot me up a lot, though. I don't know why that is.
Hey, Eleanor. Amy, I find I do that myself a lot too. Is I'll like, I mean, anxiety is not fun.
The
You always end up
anxious
like
part
making
for me
it
is the
worse.
price.
Right? And then the actual experience is. It's like the anxiety is the worst part.
For me, it's the price or what they're going to have to tell me I am going to need next.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so this will be $14,000, and
Right.
the knocking sound is my cable.
Is that what that's doing?
I guess we'll plug. I feel like it.
Thanks for letting us know. I usually will do a check. Let us know if that took care of it,
It
please.
took care of it. I can see it. Yeah, I'm not listening to the sound at all. It's just microphone and no
No, you can
headphones.
still hear it. Hold on.
I'm not listening to the sound at all. It's just microphone.
Here, give us 1 second. Yeah, you can still hear it.
What could it be?
Here, I'm gonna push the phone to the side.
Yeah, it's a really bad design. Sorry, guys. No, you have to hold this.
Okay.
Like,
You wanna do it? It's in? Okay, let's see. That might have worked. Okay, let's see. Let's go. So far, I don't hear the clicking sound.
I never heard the clicking sound, to be honest with you. I'm wearing pants, actually green jeans, and a jacket, and a t-shirt, and sneakers, but definitely not shorts today. This wasn't a shorts day for me. I think it was 40 something this morning when I woke up, which is killer cold here. Yeah,
Hey, Lumiakin.
we both have green jeans on, funnily enough. We both have green sneakers, green slacks,
But they're all
jeans.
different shades of green.
I have a green
I
jacket
told him
on.
he was 30 shades of green today.
Right? But nothing matches.
It matches enough.
Well, I'm wearing a symphony of greens, but no green that I have on matches your green.
It really is like 5 shades of green.
And then a gray hat. Hey, West Coast lady, good afternoon. Oh my gosh, look what's at the Natural History Museum. If only we could get in and live stream, we could see the history of cats, which would be fantastic. Not that cat though. Fierce cats. I can't believe there's a whole New Balance sneaker store. Uh-huh. Actually, my greens all kind of go together. But none of my greens match Joe's. It smells like a permanent wave right now. And I know it's supposed to smell like great perfume, but every time we walk by that store, it smells like a perm.
Ozgay, it's good to see you. Hey, mountain bike. All right,
Steve Edwards!
We'll catch you later back in the clay.
Back in the clay.
It was
You
good
have
to
a
see you.
great night, whatever you're doing. Stay warm out there.
They're editing.
That goes to all you people out there in Los Angeles. Stay warm out there. It's gonna dip into the 50s tonight.
I'm sure people on the East Coast appreciate that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's one, it's not a kitchen show, but it's a lady that cooks stuff, and she laughs a lot, and it's usually like TikTok recipes or something like that, and she has green cabinets. It reminds me of avocado cabinets from the 70s and Harvest Gold. I don't know that I'm a fan of the green cabinets either. I do like wearing green because it's the color of life. I think my favorite colors to wear are blue, green, and black. And gray. How about you guys? Oh,
Hey,
look,
Pikachu.
does somebody want to call us?
Jay Walker, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The phone number is still there.
Oh, no worries.
323-486-8272. If it rings as we walk away, I'm going to go back and answer it. Will you call?
Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. I don't know if it still works. I'm only going to pick it up if someone calls it. Otherwise, I'd rather not put that receiver up to my ear. It didn't work. I kind of miss being connected all the time. I mean, not being connected all the time. I should have had Joe call it from his phone. I love these cute little houses all tucked up on the hill. I should have hung out Rita. We kind of didn't think anybody would dare call the mystery payphone. Also, like, it's totally spray painted black. That's looks like it's there for nefarious stuff. Los Globos. Do you remember when convenience stores used to sell cards, like calling cards? I think it's like in the 90s. Like, you could go into, I don't know, it's like Penny Talk or something. You could buy these calling cards.
On TV.
Right. Like Penny Talk. With Penny Talk, you can call your family back in India. Penny Talk wasn't a calling card for only pennies. Aw. Why don't they, you know why they don't tear those down? I think there's a law that
Hey, Johnny.
liquor stores and bars needed to have pay telephones outside of them in Los Angeles. And it's so expensive to remove the hardware that they just kind of like bloop, sit there and become sort of archaeological. Hey, how's it going? Side note. Oh my gosh, right? Calling collect. We used to get my mother to pick me up, we used to call collect and give a fake name. So at the end of the movie, you would call your mom for a ride and you'd be like, it's Celeste. And they would be like, accept a collect call from Celeste, and my mother would say no, and then come and pick us up.
Yeah, I heard that too, Paul. I honestly don't. I feel like I went there a long time ago for drinks, but I don't remember.
I wonder if Pikachu's here tonight. I bet they're probably like been laughing at everybody complaining about the cold. Most definitely.
They are here.
Ah, Pikachu.
Hey,
Lark Bark.
Or as Charlie likes to say,
Lark Bark.
well, that sounds weird when we do that.
Right.
It's like creepy twins.
Twins. Double trouble.
We're finishing each other's sandwiches.
Ooh. So Pikachu, it's colder in New York than in Alaska.
What is it? 1-800-CO collect. 1-800 collect. Carrot Top.
I remember that, yeah. But I think at that point in my life, I wasn't using collect. This is one of my favorite cars. Somebody asked me what my favorite cars was. It's this Grenadier. Also followed by this particular Land Rover. Is another one of my favorite cars.
Like the seats in the back like that?
I like the seats. It usually has
Sit and stare at somebody.
It usually has a ladder on it. Woo!
Okay, 15 minutes have passed by.
We're all plugged in though. Remember we're gonna.
So I can stop the timer.
Yeah. Me too. Has anybody ever seen the movie Existence? It's about a video game. And to play the video game, you plug the cord into like your neck or something. The portal is in your neck.
Is it like a movie from the 80s?
90s. Jude Law is in it. It's it's like Existence,
No.
but with an S. It's so good.
Sounds like something I would watch.
They have a Land Rover in that movie. And that's my dream one.
Is it like Lawnmower Man-ish?
No. It is a movie I've seen
Like Tron, but scary?
it's about these people that make a video game.
Oh, gotcha.
And they invite a bunch of people to this place to try the video game out.
Oh my god, that could have been me last night.
Right? Yeah, the way I might be misremembering this because I probably haven't seen it since the late 90s, but they did attach to the back, the port was in the back of your neck. It was very kind of David Cronenberg-y. Yes, you are experiencing the 5 o'clock rush hour, but you know what? We're probably moving faster than a lot of these cars. Actually, this is not a bad rush hour. People are actually moving, but also honking. I try to never take a left turn, but I don't even drive anymore. Hey, first, last. I'm never sure how to pronounce the, or if it's an eh. But I'm glad to see ya. Alright. We're gonna get little glimpses of sunset. It'll be more sunsetty and pretty as we get closer to Echo Park Lake. Hey, Sam.
Hey, first, last day.
Sean Penn, I think.
Hey, Sam Simising.
LA all day? Netflix, what's next?
Sesame Street.
Oh,
Look who it is.
it's our favorite pizza place, Elio's Pizza. Best pizza in Los Angeles. Oh, shoot. Don't tell Joe. I don't
Shout
know.
out to Elio's Pizza.
We love Elio's. The picnic bench, it's in those bushes over there. I think there are people sitting at it. First, last, it's gonna get dark here, probably 5:24. Right around then, the sun will start setting. Luckily, we've got a blue sky, so we'll probably see some pretty colors. Nothing.
It's a little more colorful.
I really do love Elio's. Yeah, I like the other side better.
Elio's?
Yeah.
Hey, Fun Feeds.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fun Feeds. I remember.
Nice. What'd you get, LA Unknown? Sorry. You remember what?
I remember it being so cold, and I don't know if this is a real memory, but just like spitting and watching it freeze before it hit like the marble staircase. Yeah, we all age. Poor Ducky. I absolutely get total anxiety if I'm out on a crosswalk too.
Nice.
Literally, I will not do it almost. I like start making up excuses in my head, acting out scenes, like pretending I'm sneezing. I'm joking, but I hate it. Tom!
Hey, Tom.
The margarita,
Classic.
top
Can't
notch.
go wrong.
We have to eat something healthy tonight, guys, for sure.
Why? Because we had In-N-Out yesterday. Shout out to Tony for that one.
Tony Hemp. Yeah, we're gonna have, like, I bought kale last night, so we're having kale. Just kale. No.
We're gonna eat it like turtles.
I'm gonna rip it off the stem though, so we don't choke. No, we're gonna have probably kale and sweet potato or baby potato. I'm not sure. And chicken. I've never tried the hot water, cold air trick. Just spitting on a marble staircase. I've tried. Hey Paul, we're heading towards Echo Park Lake. So we actually continue down this street and end up in Chinatown. I mean, we might have to take a turn or two. Well, with a little bit of pink sea salt on top of it. Kale with a little bit of pink sea salt. We're gonna do it in the air fryer. So it tastes like French fried potatoes. We live in California. We eat healthy. And then I'm gonna have some refried beans in a tortilla on the side. Actually, we could make a lot of things that are healthy. We could make kale and chicken quesadillas with cheese. I know I'm a gringo.
You should have seen the face I made.
I know, I did see the face
sure
you
it'd be
made.
good somehow. But I felt my ancestors cringed.
Mine did too with that Huckleberry double fin jean roll. I mean, Huckleberry fin double jean roll there. It just should be. I'm joking.
For some reason, I thought of like food or something.
Huckleberry,
Like a donut.
like a huckleberry pie. I'll just take it on. I am gonna go for it. Look at those colorful puppies at the canine loft. My problem with avocados is I don't like buying them unless they're ready to go. I can't plan with an avocado. I want to eat it right away, mostly. If I buy it a day before it's ripe, oh my god, I'll forget about it.
That sounds good, fun feats. Spinach on a pizza, love it. Although you almost have to put the spinach first, and then like the cheese and sauce on top. It'll burn.
I love spinach on anything, really. Again, I never ate vegetables as a kid. The only reason I eat vegetables today is because they're fresh and not in a can or mostly frozen.
I agree, Paul. When you can, always cook your own burgers. Although I will say I was kind of pleasantly surprised with how, I'm not going to say inexpensive it was, because I still think
like getting two burgers and two fries should be like $10.
$18 is like crazy, but in this day and age, remember that time we went to like Carl's Jr. and we spent like 30
I think about it almost
bucks?
every other day.
That was such an effing rip-off.
We got like meals, like Carl's Jr. meals, medium
I don't think
sized.
I'll ever go there again, like ever.
And it came to like, it wasn't even like the super duper giant double triple star. Oh my gosh, violence. It was just like, what wasn't it, like a fat Carl? What was it called? A big Carl?
Yeah.
A large Carl is what I called it, but it wasn't even that large. Oh my god.
Hey,
I've only been to Five Guys once. But beef, super expensive right now.
And it just wasn't even satisfying. That was the like most annoying part, is like I could justify spending that much money maybe if it like hit the spot, but it didn't even do that.
But I do want to tell you that In-N-Out Burger last night absolutely, positively, 100% hit the spot. The fries were the perfect temperature. They hadn't cooled at all by the time we got them. Again, Tony and Jay, they like...
You want to try to go for it?
Yeah, I can make it across the street in 6 seconds.
2, 1, 0.
We'll see. We'll get hit by a Mercedes. Woo! Welcome to historic Route 66. You keep punching my buns.
Slap your butt.
Right. It's a car wash. Not the one from the car wash movie.
We tried to do the same, Carrie. Although, as you guys can see, we might be easily influenced or bribed.
I feel like instead of eating out on this stream, I like to get snacks because they're super satisfying. Like,
it's hard to justify spending like
$45
on a whole meal.
Yeah.
When you could spend that much on groceries, and even then, that's not going to carry you that
So
far.
we're gonna start doing a little cooking segment, sidewalk cooking on this. I'm kidding. That would be hilarious. We did do a brownie sidewalk Sunday.
What do you mean?
I went and got ice cream from one place, and then I went to the Phoenix Bakery and I got their delicious brownie, and then I put it all together and I sat in the La Placita and ate it, sitting on my sitting cloth. I wish I had a slightly...
It'll be cooking with Charles.
Cooking with Chef Charles. I wish I had a nicer kitchen. Honestly, I would totally do more stuff in my house.
Show yourself.
I don't know.
Hey
I don't
guys,
necessarily need
it's
to show
me.
myself.
Charles. Today we're going to be cooking my favorite meal.
What's my favorite meal? Grilled cheese sandwiches with onions inside of them.
What?
I love a
You've
grilled
never
cheese with
made me.
onions. Oh my gosh.
Never.
I have absolutely
I've never
a grilled
had
cheese, onion, and mustard, delicioso.
So.
A grilled cheese with tomato inside of it, also delicioso. You're probably right, especially
Hey,
the restaurants that
somehow.
we can afford, someone's kid. But
Hey, Janera or Hanera. Sorry, I'm terrible at enunciating or pronouncing. Not enunciating, pronouncing words, names.
oh my god, another really great treat is onions and mustard and a slice of cheese on a bagel. Although I try to avoid bagels because there's really zero nutritional value to a bagel. Right?
Alright, now I want grilled cheese. You.
There's another really delicious thing that Joe and I used to make. There's this like weird Armenian bread. And maybe it's not, maybe calling something weird is not nice. Sorry. It is a Armenian bread that is like so.
It's not weird, it's just not something you would normally personally get, right?
Yeah, basically it's like a bread so thin and so long that it's like literally the size of a skateboard. Like a
It's
normal
not
skateboard.
Like it's not like pita bread.
No, it's thinner.
Yeah.
It's almost like a thin
What is it called? Like
tortilla. Anyway, so when we were healthy, we would take a piece of Swiss cheese, spinach, and feta, and then kind of make a hot
yeah, I
pocket
think it was,
with
it
that
is
bread.
kinda like lavash.
It is a lavash bread, but I always associate lavash being like crispy for some reason. This is like I was calling it ugly boy bread because there's like a real crazy looking like cartoon of a funny ugly boy on the front of it. But it's definitely Armenian bread. It's great. Anyway, spinach, feta, a little bit of Swiss cheese, and you just literally cook it. And it's almost like spanakopita. I'll take a picture of it. We'd probably go to the grocery store on the way home. I'm not using it for dinner tonight, though. The bread is ridiculously huge, though. It's so huge that
You almost roll it like out to sleep on.
it's when I said it was the size of a skateboard, it's even bigger than that. Joe actually came home with a version of it that was like 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper one day. I love spanakopita. I love most Greek stuff unless it has an olive in it. And then I'll pick the olive out. I know, I'm so hungry now. And we ate before we left. We try to eat before we leave, so we don't end up talking ourselves into something. Here we are at Echo Park Lake. I was gonna put up a picture. I was looking for pictures to use for our thumbnail, and I found a picture so old that these boats were red. I think it was from like 2014 instead of swans. Food foreplay, and then we're gonna go home and eat chicken sandwiches out of boredom. Hey, I want to take a second to thank my members and this big white thing that's gonna cover up the beautiful scene. Thank you guys for your support. How much is a excuse me? How much is a buffet now? I'm never all right.
Don't fall in, Charlie.
I won't.
Charlie.
I'm walking along this. Joe doesn't want me to fall in, but I really don't think I will. And if I do, oh my God, we'll have to start a GoFundMe for my medical needs. I know, Mom. Oh my god. A dark? Just eat that croissant. I think I love nothing more than white flour, butter, and chocolate all together. Like a chocolate croissant or a loaf of fresh French bread, and then you just shove chocolate squares that kind of melt ever so slightly inside
Hey,
of
join
it.
hands.
Join hands. I'm not sure why the screen freezes very often. I think I kind of feel like we've had a pretty good signal. Let me
What are
check
you
something
talking
really
about?
quick. Oh,
I think we're good. I'll let you know.
okay.
Let me see.
Check something really quick.
No, looks fine.
I did see it went down to 29 frames per second for a secco.
Yeah, the frame rate might drop, but just I guess let us know if it actually starts buffering.
Look at all the little. Just a little quick moment of zen.
That sounds good, Carrie.
And then. Oh. Sorry.
Alright, I was gonna zoom too.
And then. I feel like that's a short lifespan for a palm tree. Like other trees last hundreds of years. The geese are great and still until you get too close to their geese nest. I don't know what you call that. Goose nest? Geese nest? Join hands, have you been on one of those swans before? You can rent them for
You can even go live on
it's for an
them.
hour. We went live on one. Wait,
Was
what
that
did
a
we do
members
that?
only live?
It was not
or
a
was that
members only live.
like
It was
public for our
it was a special
1,000
surprise when we reached 1,000 subscribers. We went on the swan boat at night.
and did live.
It would be a good spot to meditate because meditation is all kind of about getting rid of distractions, and this place is full of them. I remember I was still vaping back then, and my vape fell into the puddle in the swan
yeah.
boat, and Joe wouldn't let me have it back or let it dry out because the mother in him wouldn't let me do that because he was insistent that I would get some kind of bacterial infection.
Lung-eating virus
from
in your
the-
lung? Yeah, probably. I don't think you should be smoking lake water, Chuck. I was just looking out for you.
We threw it out. I gave in. Don't let anybody know about that Canadian goose. Hmm?
Free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Joe doesn't believe in 7-second rule either when things drop on the floor. We do have free Wi-Fi in this park, by the way. Wow.
Watch out for the poop.
I am still vape free. I keep saying this to Joe. I think I'm probably like 60 days free. I don't remember when I stopped vaping. I just remember being an ass for like 7 days and feeling so sad internally, even though I was live streaming and pretending to be nice, remember? I wish I could remember the date so I could celebrate it. Uh-huh.
Don't really celebrate.
I know, but
It's just a nice
acknowledge it.
reminder.
You kind of want
It's a
to.
nice accountability.
Oh, it's like a milestone. I have been
I think we could probably find out.
probably.
Back.
I just went cold turkey because I kept thinking about doing it and thinking about doing it and thinking about doing it, and I just wasn't gonna get off my ass unless I just decided to do it one morning, which I did. Thank you so much. And congratulations to my fellow former vapor. And if you're still doing that, no judging there. Right? I used vaping to quit smoking cigarettes, and it's definitely, better than that. I was just vaping nicotine. I still would vape marijuana, I don't have a problem with that.
THC?
Yeah,
We're California-
THC.
We're definitely
Um,
Cali sober.
I just picked it up to quit smoking, which I had quit and then started again. And then I had quit vaping before also. Actually, I quit vaping. I smoked. I vaped to quit smoking. I did CBD to quit smoking, which worked really well also. And then I just started smoking because I was bored at work. And then I switched back to vaping. And gee. A little monkey on your back. Shout out George Michael. They really weren't what they led us to believe.
How much was it? Do you remember?
I think it is probably gone up a little more. You do have to make a reservation, but it's like $16 for the hour, not per person. It took a heart attack for my dad to stop smoking also, and it was the heart attack that stopped my dad. Right? I started smoking because I thought it was cool, and it did slim me right down. It seemed like alternative cool. Also, in the late 80s and 90s, the Ted Turner network was bringing back all those classic 19 and 30s and 40s movies on TV, and everybody looked so great and perfect and smoked. Oh. Oh my gosh. I forgot about the cigarette craving. It was just, honestly, the cigarette after food was really like just the, I don't know, the period, right? The cap on the meal.
Don't fall in.
I won't. Just kidding. That was supposed to look like I was falling. I know. Derek's late. That's all right. I like the pipe. I feel like you just like a little nugget is all you need. Unless I'm out in public, then I don't want to carry a bunch of tons of stuff, but you don't usually smoke too often out in public.
You should see the face I'm giving him right now. Just kidding.
Best tip yet, Paul, is don't start. I think that was a poster. The vaping would be my least favorite way to enjoy it. I don't think it does the same. It feels the same. I don't think it feels the same, but in a pinch, or you know, at a concert or something.
And I think it also makes people uncomfortable.
Like, I don't know, I guess, like, they're not, like...
Derek, thank you for coming. And if it's your first time here, I know it's not yours, but if it's your first time here, or if you haven't already, you guys, please feel free to do one of those three things, like subscribe, chat. It does wonders for us and the algorithm, because we are still providing you some human content. So we'll zoom in. I know it is Taco Tuesday. We could make tacos.
Hey, one eye lurking is totally cool.
Right? It's a lovely bit of swamp. I'm hoping that we don't miss all of the lilies when they come back. It's really quite beautiful. We kind of got the tail end of the lily fest last year. So part of this is actually meant to be like a marsh or a swamp, a preserve, if you will. That was the thing back to vaping that I hated. I hated running out and then needing to get more, or having that feeling that you needed to get more. Oh. I just bought the pre-made ones though from the 7-Eleven. Right? The area over by the bridge is like a little wetland. Hey, Bill Vic. Happy Tuesday. We are hanging out in Echo Park. Oh my gosh, 50 Australian dollars?
Hey, Bill. I said, hey, Bill.
Right? They're lights. The swans come to life and take over the swamp. I used to live near a swamp growing up. I loved my swamp. Uh-oh. Mwah. Look at this click over here. I'm leaving. There are no mosquitoes here right now. I'm not a mosquito noticer though. You know, some people are always getting bit by mosquitoes. I very, very, very rarely get bit by mosquitoes. They were meeting in the ducky room. They were talking about the other ducks behind the tree. These guys can be pretty territorial though.
Have you ever been chased by a goose?
I have been chased by a goose in Watertown, Massachusetts.
Did you scream and cry?
I did. I went probably too near its where its eggs were. Taking pictures. Oh, hey, someone just became a supporter. It doesn't show who it is, but with a buy me a coffee, so shout out to you. I will shout you out.
Doesn't say who it is.
It doesn't say here. But thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. We owe you some.
If you sent it, just let us know in the chat, please.
Yeah, I can definitely see it later. It just won't show me now, but confetti. A party.
Let's get some kitties.
Some hearts. More hearts. More hearts. And thank you. That cat will dance all night long if you let it. Thank you so much. Truly. Woo! And boom.
Let me see if I can figure out who it was.
Thank you for the support. It really goes a long way.
I really wish we knew who it was. Where did they get that link from anyways, the description?
It shows up in the description.
Whoever.
That's the thing is, hey Rita, my parents both smoked, and I remember trying to convince them to not smoke. And I think that by the time I started smoking, my mother didn't smoke anymore, and was kind of pissed that I was. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I see headlights up ahead, and my first thought is that this is a food bot. It's not. don't with the ducks. Right? I want to get. Hey, Tony. Uh-huh. Right in the center. It's a beautiful skyline, really. It's kind of like, reminds me of kind of like Oz.
It doesn't look like it almost seems like a step backward.
My sister used to smoke also, but she doesn't smoke any longer. I don't think my nephews never smoked. Well, Rita, you can hang out with us here anytime. It's like going to LA without any of the stress. I remember when I was probably 19 or 20, there was a guy who worked in the tobacco store with one of those voice boxes in the tobacco store. I still bought cigarettes from him. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? It is not. We are all sort of talking about how we quit smoking or vaping. One of us is 150 days quit smoking, which is pretty awesome. We're gonna go up by Tex, Tay.
Guys, thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat. And thank you if you already have done all three of those. Oh, Charlie likes to whisper sometimes
Uh-huh.
for dramatic effect.
Usually I like to whisper when it's dark or a sacred moment, or it's a secret about someone standing next to me.
Or we're somewhere where it's kind of quiet.
Right.
And you don't want to.
Somewhere sacred.
Well, sometimes people don't want to hear somebody blabbing about I Love Lucy and what they're gonna eat for dinner.
What did I Love Lucy eat for dinner?
Huh?
They were probably eating a lot of like creamed spinach and roasts.
Whoa.
I don't ever remember an episode where Lucy made some kind of dinner, to be honest with you. That's right. It is really bad for your heart.
Hey, body knowledge. Hey, Diane.
And my heart is very important to me. That keeps the whole thing going. Defects and all. Hey, John Lee Kim.
Hey.
My favorite Brady Bunch is when they go to Hawaii.
And why is that your favorite?
I don't know, because it involves like a
Because it reminds
curse.
you of the time you and your family went to Hawaii?
My family could never afford to go to Hawaii. We went to Canada a lot for vacation.
I've never been to Hawaii. Have you?
No.
Oh my god. We should go. It's just, I don't know what we would do with our dogs.
You can't bring them to Hawaii. I did see the Grand Canyon episode. Of course. I don't know that there's, except for that one Brady Bunch episode that aired only one time, I don't think there's a Brady Bunch episode that I haven't seen. You know, the controversial one. Marcia wants to get on birth control. It's 5:48. I'm not following some conversations right now. I'm sorry if I'm not partaking. It's going by really fast. No, you're right.
Hey, Brave Bull.
There was never that episode of the Brady Bunch. No, it's 5:48 p.m. California time. We're live right now. The only two shows you've watched are Frasier and I Love Lucy. That's brilliant. Really. Where are you, Rebecca? You don't have to give me your street address, but general location. I feel like Hawaii, around the time when the Brady Bunch went, and then like up until the 80s or whatever, it seemed like kind of unique and I don't have a better word, but like kind of exotic place to go, you know? And now it seems like, I think maybe it's because I live here and people go to Hawaii so much more here. It feels common, like a common vacation. Welcome all the way from India, Rebecca. It's so great to see you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know that we've ever... Oh no, I think we've had other people from India
Of course we have.
on here. If you wouldn't eat a cat, why eat a turkey? Mr. Beast doesn't need to make any more money. I mean, I love Mr. Beast. There's a guy right now going to different places. We saw him in Santa Monica the other day pretending to be Mr. Beast and getting kids to follow him. He was at the Santa Anita Mall also. Who is the guy that's...
People were calling him Mr. Yeast.
I also feel kind of like, for me, like, I don't have a lot of desire to go to Hawaii because the weather, because we get that weather here. I'm kind of more interested in going somewhere. If I were going on a vacation, I probably would go somewhere just like within the United States or Canada. I would pick somewhere snowy because I don't get that.
You could get that here though, in California. Snow.
In Los Angeles, I don't get that. Yeah, I could drive to Mount Baldy. I've done that before. But I mean, like
Sequoia National Park.
But I could go to the Sequoia National Park tomorrow if I wanted to. That's
Right, that's what
not a vacation.
Right. So you could get snow here though.
So if I was going to take a vacation,
You'd go back home. Right?
no, I would just like to go somewhere a little more different than where I live. So I don't want to go somewhere with a beach,
No, yeah.
right?
Unless it's like we're staying right there at the beach and our dogs can come. Then I would consider that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say I wouldn't go to the beach either. Big Bear
I would be just
is.
happy to take
I would go to Big Bear, but like if I want to go on a, like if I'm thinking like Hawaii is kind of like a vacation. You get on a plane. I think anywhere I would go in California, I would be driving anyway. So if we take California out of the equation, I would like to take a plane vacation, like an airplane vacation. I guess they would call that an airplane vacation. Nobody says that though. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say airplane. Anyway, I would like to take one of those. I would go somewhere like Colorado.
There are so many places in the United States I haven't been. It's really embarrassing. I'd rather not go down this route. To be honest.
Oh yeah, they don't set up the Oscars until like the Oscars are the 16th or the 15th this year. So probably like February 28th or the first week of March they start setting it up. I actually looked it up today to make sure I knew the date, and now I've already forgotten it.
Hey, Punished Nomad.
I can't even see that person. So I would like to see if I were going to go to another country or get on a plane for New Zealand. Or
I would like to go to
Indonesia.
Tokyo.
Or Japan, of course. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
No, it just told me that a train vacation. I've taken the train to New Mexico a couple times. I would take a train vacation from Los Angeles.
How long did that take?
Too long because there's always an issue. The train broke down in Needles, California overnight, and it was in Needles, California for hours. I think a 14-hour or 12-hour train ride ended up taking like 20 hours. I would like to go to Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, sorry. Right, I think so too. Michael B. Jordan deserves all the awards. I kind of want to go to Australia, but for some reason New Zealand has always appealed to me. Since I was like a kid.
Do you want to cross on the other side?
Sure. Right. That's the thing that scares me about Australia, but I have no doubt that the spiders are probably also large in New Zealand. it's a north of the or south of the equator thing, right? So all insects south of the equator are big, and then north of the equator it's mammals. New Zealand also seems like just lush and pure and beautiful, and I don't know, there's something about it. I feel like Australia would be another beach holiday, and I'm sure I'm completely wrong, but I think of Australia and I think of beaches. I'm more afraid of California spiders than I am of Canadian moose. We've got some doozies here too,
recluse?
like the brown recluse, or there's also black widows here too. I've seen them with my own eyes. I feel like black widows were always like a cartoon spider, but they've got them here. Well, those sharks, probably the only thing I can ever think of when I'm out in the ocean too far. I've never seen the Avengers. I'm not a Marvel superhero kind of watcher. I feel like I vaguely know who they are though, Black Widow. No, I did not watch Prisoner Cell Block H on Channel 56. I don't know how I missed it. We were watching something on Netflix. We might not have Netflix anymore. We haven't turned it on. We canceled it, and I don't know when it expired, but there was a prison show I was watching on Netflix. We watched season 2, I think.
Oh yeah. I forget what it's called.
Prison show. It was like number 2 show in America. It's about this prison in Arizona, and
Or it's not prison, it's like jail.
it's like a jail where it's like a purgatory where people decide whether they're going actually to the big house or they're going to be released. And it's a program for the prisoners where they give them freedom within their cells. They don't lock them down. They give them free phone calls and $50 a week for the commissary. And I don't know, it's a show about that program. It's very cheap and cheesy, but I like to
Indulge.
I don't know, I think the way we treat prisoners is not very rehabilitating. And I felt like this gave me, I don't know, a glimmer of something.
A different way.
Uh-huh. Like if things don't work, you kind of need to rethink them. And I think the prison system is terrible and doesn't work. Also, we're not gonna read it almost never, only usually on accident. I think when we get to like 7,000 subscribers and I can afford to like make sure that I have no nose hairs and my complexion is perfectly matte, I would be ready for prime time at that point. Right now I look like a mountain man. Oh my god. But one day, isn't it part of the fun is imagining what we might look like? I used to like kind of sometimes before a band would have a music video just imagining what that band looked like, and sometimes they looked fantastic, or the music video was just confirmed my thoughts that they were cool, or made me think they were dorks. I don't know.
Right, Punish Nomad.
There's something about the mystery. But that was an accident. And my nose hairs were probably sticking out, or my eyebrow hairs were probably askew.
Not on fleek.
Uh-huh. I'm too butch for the camera without some
Maintenance.
uh-huh. I need a spa day. Greetings, Maxwell Smart. Happy Tuesday night. We're walking through Silver Lake with all the cool kids. I forgot to turn my watch on today, but do you have yours on?
Yes.
How many miles do we got?
21 minutes per mile.
How many
4
miles?
miles.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
I feel like we've done 5. Oh, poor Christopher Cross, but he got his own brand of music, yacht rock.
No comment.
Yeah, rock.
Sailing. That's all I can sing. If you actually sing 20 to 30 seconds of copyrighted music, they can also use the copyright on you. I actually was looking stuff up today while looking for a job, and I thought to myself, what if Joe and I did like a Donnie and Marie, not Donnie Marie song, but like a song like that every episode? Like, if we were performing it, would we get copyright? And yes, we would. I think music videos died with when they wouldn't air Justify My Love, and the only way you could watch it was by buying it. Cinnamon apple caramel ice cream. I'm sure it's fantastic. It ruined Christopher Cross's career, but look at John Tesh, the blonde Frankenstein. He was not only on Entertainment Tonight, but he had a fabulous music career. I don't know the words. I just know the word sailing. I just do that. I make noise to Christopher Kawas. Right? I love that song. Oh, nothing was better than Arthur. And definitely not Arthur 2 on the rocks. Dudley Moore. Oh my gosh. That smells fun. Dudley Moore and Liza Minnelli as boyfriend and girlfriend. Doesn't get any funnier than that. I remember where I saw Arthur all by myself in the movie theater. South Willow Street Movie Theater. I kind of want to be on the other side, but we can walk up here a little more. We never walk on this side, and I love heavy-handed burgers. She was kind of underrated, I feel like, Liza Minnelli, in a way. She had a big, big, big shadow to get out from underneath, right? Judy. But I feel like Aishu's really easy to imitate. Not for me. But, I don't know, she's an enigma. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to Sailing and see what the words are. The only way I could figure them out is if I started to sing it now, and I really don't. I thought Sailing takes me to where I always wanted to be. Can someone look up the lyrics? Sailing takes me away to where I always wanted to be, but that doesn't sound right. But where is it taking you away to? Where you always wanted to be? Oh my gosh, I just saw someone smoking inside. I know, it was a hookah lounge. I was like, what? Let me just go back in time. It's crazy what our ears do and how we hear different things differently. There are a lot of songs, lyrics. Some of them are literally just a word that I never knew, and then I realized. I feel like Blondie, or stuff that I listened to when I was a little kid that I still will listen to today, but like Blondie lyrics, I realize 40 years later that she wasn't really saying that. And I've been singing this crazy lyric forever. Oh yeah. Was that love or is it a blast? I can't sing it. Oh. Otherwise, it's not that. Those are not the words, but that was a song that definitely did it. And then I think the other one was Rip Her to Shreds. She says something about all she needs is an old knife scar, and I think I didn't realize that until I was 40 years old. I was thinking all she needs is a moment scarf. Moment scarf. That is nothing. Nothing. I think that's going to be my tattoo, the lyrics to Sailing. Oh. Yeah, soon found out how to glass. I didn't ever know what she was singing there. Feels like the real thing, and that also I didn't realize. Oh, I always thought she was saying mutual mistrust, but it's mucho mistrust. right, we're heading back to the Silver Lake Junction. You guys, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We're not really saying goodbye yet. We're just kind of on the very final quarter of this walk. We might be live streaming tomorrow, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to do it every day this week for the rest of the month. We definitely are going out on Thursday. The 29th is Hollywood Punk 2. We'll do like a little historical walk in Hollywood and then peel off later and kind of walk around, but we're gonna maybe take a deeper look at some of the buildings that we walk by. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we also will be live streaming. I will put the schedules up tomorrow for those. I'm trying to find something fun to do. It feels like everything isn't happening in January. Rita, it's insane how fast stuff changes. I don't know too much about Shania Twain. Right? I know we want to hit 5K by Valentine's Day. I kind of made that up, but I think BD kept saying it, and so we're at 4.5.
Wow.
Which is but you can understand mutual mistrust and how that would work, right? Yes, and Sunday with the Grammys. Sorry, I forgot about that. I forgot February 1st is Sunday. Woo! This month went by schnell. No one knows. Shania Twain is quite impressive. How successful she was and how successful she became. And to be honest with you, I literally...
You wanna go for it? Doesn't matter to me.
No, I don't want to run. Well, we can go in a second. Aw, you're welcome, Rita. So she's been really successful. I just has been really successful without me knowing anything much about her somehow. Like, she's kind of always been an artist that is way out there in my periphery that I have no idea about her career. I know some of her songs though. The one about feeling like a woman. And then Still the One. I know, but you could understand why Mutual Mistrust kind of worked. But funny thing, when I listened to Blondie songs, mucho was a really huge word at that point in history. Like, it was coming into the vernacular. Not mine, obviously, because I still say mutual mistrust. That's got to be the worst, when your assistant has an affair with your husband. It also happened to Kelly Clarkson, right? Speaking of Kelly Clarkson, where's BD tonight?
Where's the tea coming from?
What, my Kelly Clarkson tea? I saw it on TV.
No, you're saying Clark.
Oh, Clarkson. Clarkston? Take the last Kelly Clarkson. Clarkson. I don't know.
Not to get all like.
He's such a Clarkson
I thought
fan.
you were doing it on purpose.
No.
As to undermine her hard work as the American Idol. Just kidding.
She is the American
Didn't you
Idol.
vote for her?
I did not vote for ever any American Idol.
Really?
Didn't
I
you
thought
have to?
you said you voted. You were
Didn't you have to?
called.
Didn't you have to pay
You
like?
told me you voted.
Who was the first year? That's probably.
That was Kelly Clarkson.
Did you have to pay to vote? Like 10 cents
No,
or something?
You just called.
Okay, then maybe I did vote.
You told me you did.
Then I did vote. I just can't remember right now.
You trying to
I'm trying not to
impress the
embarrass
chat?
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
American what? I never heard of that
Never.
show. American who? Tell me about this American Idol. I did read about that, or not read about that, but I heard about that, about his ex.
I thought your favorite season was when they had Mariah and Nicki Minaj.
No, I certainly didn't watch it
I didn't watch it then either.
ever after a couple of years.
First 2 seasons.
I have a walk sign.
She was ready to crunch over you
Uh-huh.
like that cup she was.
Crunching up. That's why I pointed to the walk sign and said, I have a walk sign. I don't like it.
I knew that would summon BD.
Hey, BD. How are you doing and how's the weather? They don't. They don't care about human life at all. No respect for human life. That's what I think whenever somebody rolls through the crosswalk. I could be someone's grandpa or grandfather or father. I guess grandpa and grandfather are the same thing. Like my kid could be waiting for me to get home with their food or whatever, and you're just gonna hit me in the crosswalk? Rude. Who will take care of my kittens?
Me.
Who will take care of Joe?
Me.
Oh my god. Turn the lights on. Na, 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 na. Here we are now. Betty Davis. That's what I used to sing.
Hey, Perry.
I knew I remembered some Nirvana words wrong. I think I figured out the Nirvana words though way sooner than 40 years, like the Blondie words. I hope you are not out of Hot Pockets and Totino's pizza rolls yet.
God. Don't remember the last time I've ever had either of those things, or the pizza bagel bites.
Oh, because when pizza's on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
I
Is
feel
that?
like I probably was like in elementary school.
I haven't had a Totino's pizza roll or one of those pizza roll things since I lived in Boston. And it feels like something I would have gotten for a snowstorm.
Right? We have an oven. Just kidding.
I can imagine. I would get cabin fever too. We should get outside and, I don't know, walk if there's anywhere to go. I remember one year, the last year that I lived in Boston, we had an April Fool's snowstorm. And it was insane. I didn't have to work the next day anyway, but my roommate did, and they actually were gonna make him go in. I actually think he went in. We didn't live that far, but it still felt like the principle. At least you haven't lost your cable or electricity, BD. Like that would be the worst. And during that snowstorm, we didn't lose our cable or electricity either. My only thing is, like, what's the cleanup gonna look like? Like, snow needs to melt. Places are gonna flood. The next couple weeks are gonna be... Good thing we have FEMA. Yeah, we've walked down Melrose a couple times. We really pay attention to Hollywood and DTLA pretty well. We're branching out more now, though. We went deeper to the valley. Or maybe not deeper. Into the valley. We go to the beach sometimes. I'm gonna go on the other side of Wilshire.
Guys, thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
We really appreciate you being here. I want to take a second to thank my members for their backing and support for the channel.
Whoever donated on the Buy Me a Coffee thing, please let us know who you are so we can properly thank you. We will know after we end the stream.
We'll definitely look that up. That was really, really, really sweet of you to support us in that way.
Watch your step.
So I was thinking of going to like LACMA area next week, which usually involves a little walk down Melrose. So hang tight. Definitely, I post up usually a couple of hours or days before we go places. So definitely hit that like or something button and turn the notifications bell on, and we will go to Melrose. I'm a Bank of America member, but I'm going to the Grammys.
You are?
Uh-huh. I'm not to them. Outside of them.
No.
We're just gonna check the
We're gonna
vibe out.
stand outside and hope you get a
Hope I see.
whiff of a celebrity.
I hope I see one of Will Smith's kids
All right, guys,
again.
This is where we sign off and head to the Eagle.
Yep, we're gonna go have some shots.
Just kidding. Some alcohol-free shots.
A Welch's white grape juice. It doesn't stain my frocks. Anyway, we're not really going here, but we are going to say good evening to you very shortly, because we are going to check out as we enter East Hollywood.
Thank you all so much for a great stream. Thank you for liking and subscribing and chatting, especially if you're new. Thank you so much for joining us.
But really, truly,
And if you're not new, thank you so much for continuing to hang with us. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you had a lovely walk. I know we did.
thank you so much for being here.
If you're watching this in the future,
If you're watching this in the future,
please hype the video.
oh my God, give it a hype.
Ew, that sounded really weird. Especially the oh my god.
Oh my goodness, give it a hype. You guys, good night. Thank you so much for being here. We will be maybe live streaming tomorrow, but definitely Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Let's
Monday.
move forward a little.
I'm moving forward a little.
Thank you all so much. We will see you very,
So
very,
here's some
very
fireworks,
soon. And maybe some dancing kitties.
some hearts to say good night and cheer you up.
And a dancing cat. Let's do mine.
A dancing cat. This one's so good, it has no background.
Yeah,
It looks
but,
like it's
this
here
one
with
is-
us. All right.
They could have a dance battle.
Ay, I don't know. My cat wins, I think. Look. Side to side, side to side, rockin', rockin', side to side, side to side, side to side. Oh my goodness.
The
All
gimbal
right.
died.
No, it
Or
didn't.
something. These. Here, I got it. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, guys. I don't know what's going on here. The gimbal.
Thank you so much for being, sorry, the microphone. Thank you so much for being with us and on this walk tonight. Good night and
We'll see you later.
stay safe, stay
ya.
warm.
Bye Tony, bye West Coast Lady, bye Mountain Bike, bye Rita, bye Paul, bye Oskay, bye Shirley, bye Amy, bye Lumiakin, bye Perry, bye Carrie, bye West Coast Lady, bye Rita. See ya Maxwell, Albert, John Lee Kim,
Such dedication.
Paul, BD.
Rita.
Stay warm, BD. Brave Bull. Alright, guys.
And all the lurkers. And
Join
anyone we
hands.
missed. Join hands.
See you later.
Mountain bike. I think we got you all. Hopefully we did. If not, just remember
Goodbye, sneezes.
we'll be here again.
I'm allergic to saying goodbye.
Woo! Never can say goodbye. All right. Bye, guys. Night.